Okay, so we're just gonna go over this game by Levy Rozman, aka Gotham Chess, against what's the guy's name? Andre Korovets? I think that's the name. Let's get to it. First move that Levy Rozman played, and he was the white pieces, he played d4. And just to give you a little bit of context around the game before we go into the next move, this game was played in 2016. Levy Rozman's rating was 2354, and his opponent rating was 2543. And this was at Atlantic City. It was the Millionaire Chess event, the chess tournament. I think Maurice Ashley hosted that, if I'm not mistaken. One more thing, please hit the like button if you support the channel. Now, after the move d4, we got the move d5, and then Levy Rozman played the Queen's Gambit c4. After the move c4, we have the move e6, which goes into the Queen's Gambit decline, knight f3, then c6. We got this like upside down mountain formation going. And then after the move c6, bishop g5, f6, attack the bishop. And so Levy Rozman was like, I'm just gonna put the bishop back to d2. Maybe you don't check me on the b4 square. So after bishop d2, bishop d6, and then knight c3 was played in this position. After knight c3, we got this move f5 that was played. And now we got this stone wall type of structure by our opponent. And Levy Rozman just continued on developing pieces. Actually, he did the move queen c1 first. After queen c1, knight f6, and then bishop to f4, threatening the bishop. If the bishop captures, queen goes to f4, which is a better square than what it is right now. So that's why Black decided to continue on playing moves, which he played b6, which is a small inaccuracy. This gives White a smidget of an advantage, but Gotham Chess at the end of the day has to convert this into a win. After b6, Levy was like, I'm just gonna fee and kettle this bishop on f1 by doing the move g3, then castle kingside was done here. After castling kingside, bishop g2, and then his opponent, which was higher rated than him, played the move bishop to a6, threatening the c4 pawn. After threatening the pawn, Levy Rozman did the move b3 to protect the pawn, but the c4 pawn is being attacked twice. What is Levy gonna do about that? What is Levy gonna do about the move d takes on c4, which was played in the game? Well, Levy just ignored it. He just ignored the whole move and castled kingside, maybe betting that he has more activity than his opponent. Who cares about the material in this position when I have better quality pieces? After castling, his opponent did the move knight to d5, attacking the bishop, which convinced Gotham Chess to play the move bishop takes on d6, queen takes on d6, and then after queen takes on d6, we have the move knight e5, putting this knight at a strong post, and nobody can trade with this knight except for this knight on b8 and this knight on d5, not the bishop on a6. And so after knight to e5, c takes on b3 happened, and after c takes on b3, a takes on b3, and then you see Gotham Chess plan with this rook. Where's my stick at? Where's my stick? Rook controlling the a file now. Gotham Chess has a lot more quality pieces than his opponent. So after a takes on b3, we got the move knight to b4. Now, if we was doing a fast evaluation chart, and let me just write all these words down, you know what I mean? If we was doing a fast evaluation chart, we're gonna start with, and then the next one is king safety. Third one is development slash time. Center control. All right, next one, pawn structure. And then we have space. We're gonna gauge who's better at what and who's not. Yellow marker. I got these new markers, it's pretty cool. But anyway, let's get started. As more material, well, of course, we're minus in material. King safety, I would say it's kind of equal at this moment. Development, Gotham Chess has more development. Center control, I would argue that White has better center control just because the knight is on e5. Pawn structure, it's two pawn islands. I would say equal. Wait a minute, we do got that isolated pawn on b3. Maybe it's not equal. Let's just put a minus right there. Space, I would say space is equal right now. Actually, just because we have a knight on e5, I would give it a plus. And this is the valuation that I do all the time to judge if this position is, to judge if a position is all right for us or not. And for now, it's all right because we have a smidget of an advantage, especially with that rook on a1, putting in work. And so Gotham Chess did the move rook d1 to try to control the center a little bit more, putting the rook on the same file as the queen. After rook e1, rook c8, and then boom, attacking the center, controlling the center a lot more. And that's why I gave us an advantage in center control, because we had that big pawn break e4. After e4, knight to d7 was played, which is a horrible move. And I knew that black didn't want to do the move f takes on e4 because knight takes on e4 just looks pretty ugly. It looks like something that maybe his grandmaster friend didn't want to deal with. So after knight to d7, knight takes on d7, queen takes on d7, and then you would have to see this follow-up move, queen to a3. After queen to a3, it is attacking this knight. If black tries to defend that knight by doing a move like c5, then d takes on c5 is crushing, not only attacking the queen, but now the knight is still undefended. If a move like queen a7 is played, defending the knight, then Gotham Chess definitely seen the move knight to a2. Why is this so special? Well, if the knight tries to go to d5 expecting that, we're just going to trade queens. Well, I'm going to take your undefended bishop on a6. So this knight is definitely being attacked. That's the pin piece being attacked. The only good move after that is maybe c5. Maybe, but then we got moves like e takes on f5, d takes on c. There's too many problems happening here for black not to be losing. And so that's why black went ahead and did the move knight c2. What happens after knight c2? Well, Gotham Chess just takes the bishop on a6, knight takes on a1, queen takes on a1, and now we traded two minor pieces for a rook, in which two minor pieces are better, is better than a rook. All right, dang, can't talk right now, but it's better than a rook. That's all you need to know, and Gotham Chess is winning definitely. After queen takes on a1, f takes on e4 happened. After f takes on e4, bishop takes on e4, knight takes on e4 was fine too. We got the move rook to d8, and then we got queen to b1, attacking this pawn on the h7 square, forming a battery. Then we got the move g6. Gotham Chess put the bishop back to g2, and we have rook a to c8. After rook a to c8, Gotham Chess knew that this pawn on e6 was a big weakness, so why not attack it with all of your pieces? After bishop to h3, queen d6, then we have the move queen e4, which is kind of becoming a stressful position for the black pieces because pretty much their pieces are doing nothing right now. Rook c7, and after rook c7, just giving away the pawn, bishop takes on e6, king g7, and then the fascinating move d5, because the pawn on d5 was in the way for a certain move that Gotham Chess wanted to do. Because after rook to e8, now he has to move queen to d4, checking the king. Where did the king go? Well, it went to this embarrassing square, h6. After the king went to h6, Levy Rosman was thinking, what piece isn't really doing anything right now? Which piece can be a lot better? Which piece needs to be at their optimal square? The knight. And that's why the knight moved to e4. After knight to e4, queen f8, trying to get some type of file. Then Gotham Chess pretty much took away all access of that f file, and that's when his opponent resigned, because there's moves like g4 in the making. The queen is taking care of this whole diagonal, so the king would have to move up a little bit more. We got moves like f4, h4 after that, and yes, this king is going to be checkmated pretty soon. Black literally has to just give away pieces just to survive this position. So this was an awesome game by Levy Rosman. His rating was 2354, and his opponent rating was 2543. So yeah, he got a big win off. Congrats to him. 2016, before anybody even knew who he was. Let's get it.